I still think we all enjoy the idea of separating our time from our money. That when we look at what people stress about, that money is like the reason people get divorced. Money is the number one stressor for many people. And then I find that things that are very close to money, i.e., they're like, I'm stressing about inflation. Well, that's technically money. We're talking about whether my money is growing with inflation. That if inflation was 10%, but you got a 10% raise every year, you want to stress about inflation. The issue is inflation is 10% and my raise is 2%. Okay, well, I'm gonna stress about inflation. Or even when you talk about healthcare costs, everybody's like, man, healthcare expenses are going up a lot. If you have kids and you're talking about college costs going up a lot, that we recognize really the deciding factor in a lot of things that we do is whether we can afford it. And if you really look at the way the system is designed, it's designed to make lifelong employees. That there are certain things that we control economically, and we have the cost of those things go up. And that is your healthcare, you have like schooling, because if you make too much money from going to college, then you may leave the game a little bit early. If you work in certain industries, you have outside business related activities where they have to be approved because they don't want you to have too much of your free time. I find that to be the number one goal, at least for me, is to have control of all of my time so that way I can allocate it the way I want to. I would still have a financial planning firm. I would still make videos. I'm an educator at heart. I like to help people live their dream life. These are all things that I like to do. I find enjoyment in. But it took me many years to be able to put the systems in place to be able to allow me to do these things long enough that I could build a company that could support me, my wife, and my 4 kids.